Hi, welcome to the Modular Education Program for Activity Professionals. My name is Debbie Hummel, and I'm excited to be part of your journey to become nationally certified. If you're watching this video, it means you've received your package. And this video is designed to explain some of the things in your package and get you started on the course on the right foot. So what we're going to look at is the folder. The folder explains all the things about the course. So that's what we're going to go through now. The one thing I want to say first is don't be overwhelmed. It may look like a lot and you'll think, I'll never get through this, but you will. If you go through it step by step, we will get you through this course. What you're going to notice on the right-hand side is information about setting up your practicum. That's the first thing you want to do. Your practicum is done in coordination with the course. There's practicum assignments and learning assignments. The practicum can be done at a long-term care community, such as a nursing home, adult daycare center, assisted living community. If you want to do your practicum in another setting, you need to talk to me about it and we need to discuss it because the coursework is meant to go with long-term care communities. So once you decide who your practicum supervisor is going to be, it can be your administrator, another department head, the activity director, but once you decide who it is, you want to have them sign the papers. This person simply needs to be accessible to you to be an on-site mentor when you need them. I will answer all curriculum questions, all content questions. I will answer them. But you need someone on site who can guide you in the right direction when you're looking for things and also who can administer the 2 tests that go with the course. So it's got to be someone who is accessible to you. So once you select that person and have them sign the papers, you're also going to fill out the participant profile, which is some basic information about yourself. Once you complete those 2 papers, and that's the first thing you want to do, you're going to send them to me. You can either fax them to me, scan and email them to me, or actually mail me a hard copy. But those papers I do like back within a 2-week period, so I know you're started in the course. The next thing we're going to look at is on the left-hand side of your folder, and that's the actual lesson itself. This is lesson 1 of 6 lessons. The first lesson I send to you a hard copy. The remaining lessons can either be emailed to you if you like, or I can continue to send hard copies if you like. I can also make them accessible on a Google Drive link. So whatever way you want to receive them, I can send them. So you're going to notice the very first paper on this stack of papers is a grade sheet. This sheet is designed to keep you organized. All the assignments are listed on the grade sheet. So as you complete each assignment, you'll put a little check there that you've done it. This just helps you keep yourself organized. When you're done with the lesson, that's when you sit down with your practicum supervisor and share the lesson with them. They are not to grade it or critique it. It's just an opportunity for you to discuss what you're learning in the course and how you're applying it to the course. So then they sign off on it after you sign off on it, and then it gets sent to me. You can mail me a hard copy of your lesson. You can scan it and email it to me, or you can certainly email me Word files and PDF files. That works for me as well. I really discourage you from faxing your whole lesson to me because faxing, for whatever reason, never works, and it just isn't often successful. I prefer hard copies or emailed copies of your lesson. When you're near the end of your lesson, when you see that you only have a few more tasks left, that's when you want to reach out to me and tell me you're almost done, and I can email you or mail you your next lesson so you can kind of keep the pace of the course going. So that's something you want to do. So how is the course set up? The second page that you're going to see after the grade sheet is something that says Learning and Practicum Tasks. This is the course. This is your guide to the course. So if you want to put like a big star on the top of the paper so you know this is the paper you have to work with, do something to make it look like it's an important piece of paper because eventually all these papers are going to mix up and you're going to get confused and frustrated. I don't want that to happen. So the way the course is set up, you can see that it's numbered 1, 2, 3. You'll see that it says Practicum, Task, and I encourage you to go through this step by step and follow it in the order that it's meant to be. Because if you jump around and go through and say, oh, there's worksheets, I think I'll do some of these worksheets. If you do things out of order, it just doesn't make sense. The reading, it says, you'll notice one of these things may say, read this, then do this. Well, the do this part, whether it be the practicum or the learning activities, those are meant to go with the reading. So if you kind of go willy-nilly and start doing things out of order, it's not going to make sense and it's just going to be confusing. So I really encourage you to try and do this in the order that it's meant to go, or at least do the tasks with the particular reading that are associated with those tasks. It'll just make a lot more sense. The practicum tasks are generally things that are done in the community. They generally involve interviewing staff, residents, implementing programs, trying different things, evaluating different things. So very often when it says practicum, that means you're going to be doing it in the community. When it says task, those are usually independent tasks that you could do on your own time at home. One of the things you want to establish when you meet with your practicum supervisor is, can you do some of these tasks as a part of your workday, or do you have to come in on a day off? If your community is supportive and grants you time during your workday to do the assignments, it's going to go a lot easier, which hopefully that's how it'll be. If you run across any questions about any of the assignments, if you find that a link is not working, if you can't find something or you can't figure something out, please do not hesitate to contact me. On your welcome email, I have given you my phone. That's my cell phone number. That's what I work off of. You can text me. I respond rather quickly to email. I respond quickly to texts. Phone calls sometimes take me a day to call you back, but I don't want you to be frustrated. I don't want you to look at something and not understand it and then just put it aside, not work on it. Very often, a simple question gets that's an answer and you're on your path. And that's what I want. None of us have time to waste. Do you have time to waste? I don't have time to waste. So I don't want you like stewing or getting frustrated trying to figure out what something means. Simply text me and say, what did you mean by this? Is this what you're looking for? Don't ever hesitate to do that. The other thing I would encourage you to do is to create a weekly plan to accomplish these tasks. When you look at this whole thing, whatever, how many 4 pages it is, you say, I don't have time for this, and you put it aside. You'll never have time for this, all of this. But if you look at the first task and it says read introduction objectives, oh, okay, that's 1 piece of paper. I can do that tonight. And then that's 1 task done. Then it says practicum 1. Oh, set up my practicum site. I'll do that today at work. That's another task done. You go down, read pages in the book. Oh, I'll do that tomorrow night. If you work it out that on a weekly basis, you say, I'm going to do these 3 or 4 tasks a week, before you know it, you've completed the whole lesson. But if you look at this in its entirety, you will always say, I don't have time for this, and it'll get put to the side. So I really encourage you to do that. If at any time you have a question or a concern, please reach out to me. I want you to succeed. I want you to get the certificate. I can set up a Zoom meeting, which is a virtual meeting where we can talk face-to-face, if that makes you more comfortable. Call me on the phone. I will talk to you about any of your concerns or questions you might have. So the objective for both of us is that you are going to complete this course and you're going to learn lots of good stuff and you're going to feel good about yourself and you're going to accomplish your goals. That's my goal, and I know that's your goal. So enjoy, have fun, and keep in touch.